Hi, and welcome to Where's the Cat? A podcast series of short plays written and performed by members of the Wharf Writers Group. Each episode may make you smile, may make you think, but it will certainly have you coming back for more. There's comedy, there's drama, and everything in between. Whatever your taste, there should be something for you to enjoy. One Red Shoe by Ali Warren.
This way, Gov. Body's in here. Oh, sorry to call you from your dinner.
No problem, Willis. Murder will always trump Mrs. Aziz's creme brulee.
Good cook, is she? The Chief Constable's wife?
No idea. I suspect the whole thing was catered by Marks and Spencer. Anyway, to business. Give me the digest. What do we have so far?
Call came through at 21:20. A bloke on a bike finishing a shift at the Co-op was almost knocked over by a car driving erratically on Triffen Road. They caught the licence plate and CCTV outside the betting shop, confirmed the incident. Uniform were sent to the address attached to the car, and the car was a silver Mercedes parked across the lawn and drive at a diagonal. The two uniforms approached the house and found the front door open. They moved in to investigate and discovered the body as you see it, and called it in at 22:25.
Nasty. Is that really...
Yes, boss. The murder weapon is a woman's red stiletto shoe. We're looking for the matching shoe, but no luck.
Left or right?
Left one is missing. Do you think that's significant?
No idea, but I'm not ruling anything out at this stage. Straight through the neck. A lot of heels are made of steel and certainly strong enough to do this. But this is a new one on me. Any suspects?
We've got a neighbour who's very eager to tell us about the number of domestics they've heard in recent months, but no specifics.
Disappointing, Willis. I could just see you as Prince Charming.
Sorry, boss,
Cinderella? Going from house to house, looking for the woman that matches the shoe? You really did have a deprived childhood. Right, let's get this body out of here and get the ME to work on it. Be nice to know if time of death fits in with the car. Send Uniform to talk to the other neighbours, see if they can add to the story. Send someone to start tracking the car through the CCTV before the traffic incident. I want to know where that car started out. And you and I will have a chat with the nice neighbour.
Boss, that's your phone.
Yes, Willis, I know. Hello, Mum. What do you want? It's very late. Well, no, not exactly. I got called away. Yes, from the Chief Constable's. No, Mum, I didn't. Yes, I wore Grandma's pearls. That's great, Mum, but I really have to go. I'm at work. Yes, I told you, I got called away. Look, I'll call you in the morning. Yes, promise. Love you too. Don't say a word.
Wouldn't dare, boss. This is Mrs. Edwards, from next door, Mum.
She shouldn't have been brought in here. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Edwards. D.I. Riley, we'll go outside.
Oh, no, love, don't mind me. This is all most exciting. Is that blood? I shall be the toast of the Mothers' Union after this.
Are you sure you wouldn't be more comfortable at home, Mrs. Edwards?
We'll only wait my Bert. He's not slept proper since coming back from hospital. Much rather stay here.
Very well. How long have you been neighbours with the deceased?
We've been here since these houses were new, if you can imagine that.
But how long?
A couple of years now, I suppose. No longer than that. Since before COVID. She used to do a bit of shopping for me, ever so helpful.
So you knew them well?
Not really. Just saw them now and again. Not fully neighbourly. Not like it used to be in the old days. When me and Bert first came here, we used...
My officers told me that you heard them arguing.
Oh, yes. Talk of the street it was. I said to Mrs. Lynch at number 28, that's a marriage that's going one way. And she said, what way's that, Joyce? And I said...
Did you have any idea what the arguments were about?
I never really heard anything specific. But you'd see her going out in those outfits, all fur coat and no knickers, as my mum would say.
What outfits do you mean, Mrs. Edwards?
It was the shoes, you'd see. I'd never... Oh, I like that tune.
Carry on, Mrs. Edwards. The shoes. This could be really important.
Don't you think you should answer that? That could be really important.
No, it's fine. The shoes? What about the shoes?
I do really think you should answer that this time of night.
Yes, hello, Mum. Yes, I'm still at work. No, they don't overwork me. Was there something in particular, as I'm quite busy? No, I don't remember Annie Freeman. Maybe, Mum, but I don't. I must have been all of 3 years old.
I used to know an Annie Freeman. Ask your mum if she was Annie Jasper before she was married.
What?
Go and ask her.
Yeah, Gov, ask her about Annie Jasper.
Mum, was she Annie Jasper? Oh, OK. Yes, she was.
I thought it was the same person.
Mum, I really have to go. Do what? But, Mum, she's a witness. All right, Mrs. Edwards, my mum would like a word.
Oh, lovely. Hello? Yes, that's right. Yes, Hargreaves. On the custard creams until I was married. Yes, Joyce Harrison before I was married. Yes, oh really? I remember.
Mrs. Edwards?
You didn't tell me your mum was Emily Hackett?
Well, Mrs. Edwards, can I have my phone back, please?
Just a minute. Sorry, Em, love, but I have to go. Yes, she's very work-focused, isn't she? Not married, I presume.
Mrs. Edwards?
She's getting quite annoyed now, but she's supposed to be solving a murder. Oh, all the time, really? Dressed like that? Oh, I see. Impressive, I suppose. She wants to know about my neighbour's shoes.
Mrs. Edwards, I really must insist.
No, wait, boss, I think...
Well, her next door started buying all these new things about a month ago. From that fancy shop in the high street. Yeah, that's the one. Shocking prices. Catch me paying £350 for a jumper. She seemed to be made of money and all a bit saucy. You should have seen some of the things that were hanging on her line. I had to pull the curtains so my Bert couldn't see. Really? No, I couldn't. Aren't they really uncomfortable? Oh, no, I don't think so. I'll stick to M&S, thanks.
Willis, get one of the forensic team to check the underwear for DNA.
Right, boss.
So tonight, we're watching telly. Yes, that Vera. I do like that Brenda Blethyn. And we didn't hear who did it because the car came roaring down the road, plunges onto the drive. They made a right mess of their lawn, I can tell you. He got out, went storming in.
Here we go.
No, I wasn't watching. Well, not at first. It's hard to resist. I knew you would understand. Then it all went quiet. I thought that was it. Show's over. So I went to make our nighttime Ovaltine. No, not really. But since Bert was in hospital... Yeah, his angina. They looked after him really well.
Get back to the story, you silly old woman.
Sorry, love, what was that? It's your daughter. She asked me something. Oh, Alice. Nice old-fashioned name. Can't be doing with those Tiffany's and Chablis. Is it? Is it really?
Damn, I thought we were going to get there then.
Not to worry, Gov. She clearly knows something, so we'll get to it.
But time, Willis. You know, the first 24 hours.
Anyway, I just brought the Ovaltine through and there was this huge bang from next door. No, more like a chair being thrown, not fireworks. And I see her hobbling down the drive with only one shoe on. She gets in the Mercedes, throws the shoe into our garden, knocked over one of the gnomes she did. Yeah, Bert thinks they're funny.
Willis.
On it, boss.
She tries to start the car, but I think it's buggered. Well, if you will drive that... Oh, I know. And then the car pulls up, she gets in, and they drive off.
Mrs. Edwards! What type of car? Did you see a licence plate?
No need to shout. It was one of those newfangled hybrid things with a funny name, the one on the adverts.
Hyundai?
Something like that. And the licence plate began ALE. I remember because it's Bert's initials.
Willis!
Hello, Em, you still there? She's very highly strung, isn't she? Oh, after her father, I see. We should get together for a coffee, catch up. Yeah, I do. Is it nice? Can't say no to a little lemon drizzle. Thursday? Perfect. See you then. Oh, dear Riley. Alice? Didn't you want to ask me something about shoes?
You have been listening to One Red Shoe by Ali Warren. Sergeant Willis was played by Tim Coomer. D.I. Riley was played by Tor Burt, and Mrs. Edwards was played by Karen Ellis. This series was recorded at Elm Grove Studios, Caen, with editing and mixing at LG Studios, Hilperton. Production script by Paul Snook and read by Ian Diddams. Music, editing, sound design and production by Alex Brunsden. This has been a Where's the Cat production 2024 by the Wharf Writers Group. All copyrights are held by the authors. If you enjoyed this episode, why not subscribe and get notifications about new episodes wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you for listening.